Have you ever felt like you're just done? You've had it up to here with your current situation, and you just want to complain? Well, you're not alone. The Israelites in the book of Numbers felt the exact same way, and their story in chapters 11 and 12 is packed with lessons for us today. Let's set the scene. The Israelites have been wandering in the desert. God is miraculously providing for them every single day with manna, this mysterious bread from heaven. You'd think they'd be grateful, right? Well, not so much. In chapter 11, the people start complaining. Their complaint? They're sick of manna. They start reminiscing about the food they had back in Egypt, the fish, cucumbers, melons, and garlic. They're literally crying out for a change in diet, completely forgetting that they were slaves in Egypt. Their craving for variety overshadowed their gratitude for freedom and daily provision. This complaining reaches Moses, and honestly, it breaks him. He goes to God and says, "I can't do this anymore. This burden is too heavy. Did I give birth to these people? Why do I have to carry them?" It's a moment of raw, human frustration. Moses feels utterly overwhelmed by the people's constant negativity. God's response is twofold and shows both his power and his grace. First, to help Moses, God tells him to gather 70 elders. God then takes some of the spirit that is on Moses and places it on these elders, empowering them to share the leadership burden. This is a beautiful model for community and shared responsibility. No one is meant to lead alone. Second, God addresses the people's craving for meat. He tells them, "You want meat? I'll give you meat." But it comes with a warning. God provides a massive flock of quail, so much that it covers the ground. The people greedily gather it, but while the meat is still in their mouths, a severe plague breaks out, and many who lusted for the meat die. It's a sobering reminder that getting what we want isn't always what's best for us, especially when it comes from a place of discontent and ungratefulness. Just when you think the drama is over, chapter 12 kicks in. This time, the complaint comes from Moses' own family, his siblings, Miriam and Aaron. They start speaking against Moses because of his Cushite wife, but their criticism quickly reveals a deeper issue, jealousy. They ask, "Has the Lord spoken only through Moses? Hasn't he also spoken through us?" They're questioning Moses' unique authority and leadership. God hears this immediately. He calls Moses, Aaron, and Miriam to the tent of meeting. God is not pleased. He fiercely defends Moses, saying that he speaks to Moses face to face, not in riddles like he does with other prophets. He makes it clear that Moses holds a special position. And for their challenge, Miriam is struck with leprosy, turning her as white as snow. Aaron immediately repents, pleading with Moses for their sister. And Moses, in an incredible display of humility and forgiveness, cries out to God, "Please, God, heal her." He doesn't hold a grudge. He intercedes for the very person who just attacked his leadership. Because of Moses' prayer, God agrees to heal Miriam, but she has to remain outside the camp for 7 days as a consequence. So, what can we take away from these two intense chapters? First, the danger of a complaining spirit. It blinds us to God's blessings and can lead to destructive consequences. Second, the importance of godly leadership and community. We all need support, and we must respect the leaders God has placed over us. And finally, the power of humility and forgiveness, as shown by Moses. Instead of retaliating, he chose to pray for his critics. These ancient stories are so relevant. They challenge us to check our own hearts. Are we cultivating gratitude, or are we letting complaints take root? Thanks for joining me on this journey through Numbers. If this resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the scriptures. See you next time.